Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2024 Ford Expedition. We're working our way through the complete guide videos on all the different trim levels, and we've gotten to the King Ranch edition now. So this video will be on the King Ranch standard equipment, plus the different equipment groups that are available, packages, and standalone options all in this video. Very thorough video. So if you like videos like this, you might like some of our other videos, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell so you can be notified next time another video upload to the channel. And in this video, again, like I said, we're going to go over all those features, timestamps down below. Feel free to use those timestamps to move around in this video so you can get all the information on this. The 2024 Ford Expedition order bank is open right now. You can place your order. So if you'd like to do that with us, we do have a special we have a YouTube special that you can get more information about at the end of the video. We'll have a timestamp with that as well. So let's dive in. We're going to start. First, we're going to talk about mechanical features, exterior, interior, safety features, colors, and then we'll move into the different equipment group and such and all around. So starting with mechanical features here, and we're going to use Ford's build and price. And I will use this and say this right now. A lot of times, some of this information is available on Ford's website. You can build it out with the optional equipment and such. The big part of this video is that standard equipment where Ford doesn't always show you all the different standard features. And also, some of these packages aren't always up to date as well with all of the features in those. We did the Timberline yesterday. We're actually recording it the same day. In that one, you'll notice that on the high package, it only showed 5 features included. But when we went through it, there were about 10 to 15 features. So we're going to cover everything in this. That's what we call a complete guide. Now, the King Ranch Edition is available in either regular length or the max length. So you can get it in that extended length if you'd like to, and available in either the two-wheel drive or 4x4, starting at 79,015 for the regular length, and then 82,015. It's about $3,000 more for that extended length if you want that configuration. So we're going to start our build here, and only 5 colors to choose from. We'll go through those here in just a little bit for you, and we'll I like to pick a different color on each one. And on this one here, just so it looks different. For some reason, that traditional color, in my opinion, is the King Ranch in the white. Always looks good. So we're gonna go down through the powertrain first, talking mechanical features. Standard equipment, the only engine available is a 3.5 liter V6 EcoBoost engine with the auto start stop technology. Means you come to stoplight, stop sign. It's going to shut that vehicle off. Let go of the brake. It's going to turn it back on. There's a button you can to deactivate that if you want to, and there's a possibility that this may become a supply issue in the future. Last year in 23, they actually removed that from a lot of the builds, except for the high performance engines. So there is a possibility that could be removed and giving you a discount. I think $50 discount if they do that later in the year. Also, 2-wheel drive or 4x4 available with this, and again, either the regular length or the max length. 10-speed automatic transmission with select shift, which means if you have it in that manual mode, you can shift it up and down using the plus and minus right below the rotary dial shifter knob. Also, this one will have hill start assist as well. So if you're on a hill, it helps you so that you won't drift back and you can get started. Transitioning kind of holds that brake a little bit as you transition over. You do get the electronic power assist steering, the EPAS system. All the Expeditions get this. Especially the King Ranch. So that way, slower speeds makes it a little bit easier to turn that steering wheel being electronically controlled and such. Now, this one does have front and rear heavy-duty independent suspension. I say heavy-duty because the Limited and such does not have that more upgraded suspension. With the King Ranch, you get the heavy-duty independent suspension. And independent suspension just going to give you a much better ride, because if you have potholes and such, the rear axle is not going to like lean the whole vehicle over. It's going to just handle that, and just that one wheel is going to go up and down for that. Really nice, gives it a great ride because of that. Now, all your 4x4s will also get the hill descent control as well. So that helps you out if you're coming down, a steep mountain, that kind of thing. It's going to help with that too. And you're going to get the intelligent 4-wheel drive system with the terrain management system and the 1-speed transfer case. So the 4 high, 4 low, 2-wheel drive as well. So you can shift it using the manual transfer case into those different 4-wheel drive systems if you know what you want, or you can use the drive mode, which is that train management system to be able to shift it in the different conditions of what you're driving on, whether it be slippery, whether you want to go on eco mode, normal mode. You have, probably a mud ruts or something similar to that if you're going to go off road. And what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and shift it in that 4 high or 4 low if it needs it, or leave it too high. But also it could, the electronic stability control as well can be deactivated, your traction control, and the shifting of the transmission also. So if you're in a slippery mode with that 2.5 EcoBoost, it has a lot of torque. It's not going to make it to where the throttle response is going to be a little different on slippery mode. So that way you don't just spin those tires. So that's all the mechanical features. Let's talk about moving to some of these exterior features now. All right. Now, as we talk about this, we'll use these images here from Ford's website. All right, so this one does have its own distinct styling. It will have LED reflector headlights with the bright bezels. Also get signature lighting. That's a C-clamp design here for that. You also get wiper-activated headlights, which means when the wipers are on, the headlights will come on. Auto headlamp, which also means that when you have an auto setting, headlights will come on when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light without you having to do anything. LED fog lights with a chrome bezel as well. You can see that chrome bezel around it with the LED fog lights. You also get auto high beam, which means it's dark enough outside, turns the high beams on. If someone approaches you in the city lights, it's going to automatically shut those off. Now, there's a feature going to activate and deactivate in your lighting section of your vehicle settings screen, along with the configurable daytime running lights as well. You can have your lights to be configured to be on during the daytime. Now, the grill is a distinct styling grill. It will have the bright chrome bars come across there with the painted stone mesh behind it with the chrome inserts in those. So we do see on some of the limited trims where you did see the chrome accent on those, but with this one, it's a stone gray behind it instead of black. So very distinct style and look. You also see body colored bumpers in here with that stone gray accent on that lower part. We call that the front skid plate. So you'll have that as well in stone gray. So it looks real sharp. Front sensing system, you actually can see some of the sensors right in here in the image. That way, pulling into garages, parking space and such, it's going to alert you as you get closer and closer to different things up there. Active grill shutters are usually located right in here. Will open and close when it needs to allow airflow in or shut it off for more aerodynamics if it has plenty of air coming up underneath. Acoustic laminated windshield is 2 pieces of glass with plastic in between. Kind of the benefit of that is going to be a little bit quieter on the highway, but also the bigger benefit of that is if something hits that windshield and such, it's going to try to keep that windshield, all the glass together instead of coming into the engine bay there, or into the cab there for you. We also do get rain sensing wipers on the King Ranch Edition, the standard equipment. So if you haven't won the intermittent settings and the rain sensing wipers are activated in your wiper section, then when it starts to rain, it's going to automatically turn those wipers on. When you starts to rain a little bit harder, it's going to wipe faster. Also, I'm not sure where to mention this feature, but it does have the 360-degree camera standard equipment on the King Ranch Edition. There's going to be a camera under each of the mirrors and in the back, so you can stay completely around the vehicle. Split screen view with the front and rear washer for those to keep those clean. The wheels, 22-inch, six-spoke polished aluminum wheel. So 22-inch, real nice wheel. Will come with an all-season tire. It's a P285 45 R22 tire. So you're going to have that. Pretty cool setup right there. Individual tire pressure monitoring system for those. 4-wheel disc brakes with ABS as well. Now, I'm going to move this to the side. There you go. You will see that King Ranch emblem over there. So only one other edition that actually has any kind of badging on the side. King Ranch Edition gets it here. The Timberline gets it up there on the C-pillar. You'll have that King Ranch logo there. The mirrors are going to be stone gray mirror cap, as you can see right there. Also, turn signal indicator on the outside there so that people can know that you're one to turn. Security approach lamp that's going to light the ground beside the vehicle. Also, power fold feature with auto fold, which means that those mirrors can power fold in. And when you lock the vehicle, will auto fold in if you have the auto fold activated. And you also get power and heat for the glass as well in there. And auto driver's side, auto dimming mirror. And you're going to get memory for those mirrors. So that's a lot of great features on that. Also, you're going to get the Bliss system, blind spot information system. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, cross traffic alert. If someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to alert you, sends a bunch of tones that says that there's someone back there, puts a message on the productivity screen, and lights up the mirror on the side that they're at right there. Also, new for this year is reverse, not new for this year, but it's in the last couple of years, reverse cross traffic braking. So if you're backing up, it's alerting you and you're still not paying attention, not doing, and you're still backing up going, I don't see anybody. There's nobody there. They might be in that blind spot. It'll brake the vehicle so that you don't run into that shopping cart or a person backing up behind you or crossing behind you. So that's also included in that. So let's see, moving on. Getting ahead of myself. We do have the Beltline molding. So come across, it's going to be a bright stainless polish look to it. Body color door handles as well. You do get the 4-door independent or intelligent access, I should say. That intelligent access, just put your hands in door handle, automatically unlocks the vehicle. You don't have to get your keys out or anything like that. There's ridges on those 4 of those doors. Press the ridges, it locks the vehicle up. I like that it's all 4 doors intelligent access instead of just the 2 front doors. That's really convenient. Also, you get remote start as well. So remote start on the remote. So if you're close on a proximity, you can just use your remote to start the vehicle. Also, you do get security code, passive security code, keyless entry. So if you just swipe, you can put an extra code in there to get in and out of the vehicle, unlocking it if you don't have the keys on you, which comes in handy as well. And then just making sure I got all that. Also, we do have panoramic vista roof on this. So with the power sunshade, so 2-panel up there, a moonroof can open up. Also sunshade that can stop halfway or go on back if those in the back want to be able to enjoy it as well. The roof rack rails will be bright chrome up here with the black end caps on those. So they have updated that since I first looked at it. The running boards are power deployable running boards with stone gray on the bottom. You kind of have a two-tone in a sense, stone gray with stone gray back here as well and on the front like we did see. We do have easy fuel capless filler door. So not ready for the inside. So moving over here to this picture, there you go. Easy fuel capless filler door. Just push that door open and it'll open up. No cap to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. Fill it up, shut that door when you're done. Privacy glass in these back windows, quarter windows, and back glass. Just looks nice on it and keeps everybody cool inside. Single exhaust tip back here. Spare tires actually tucked up underneath as well back there. On this back rear spoiler, we do have center high-mounted stoplight, rear defrost, rear wiper with a rear washer as well. We do have this lift gate does pop separate, or this lift glass does pop separate from the lift gate, which is a kind of cool feature to have. Expedition wording on the back, chrome accent on the back. We do have LED tail lights back here as well. And then we do have the King Ranch logo on the back of that lift gate back here as well. We do have power lift gate, so you can open it from using the latch under here, use your remote. There's also a button on the front dash by the steering wheel, so if you want to open it up and still be inside, you're able to do that. The bumpers, body color on the top, stone gray on that bottom, including the hitch cover. It does have class 4 receiver hitch, 4-pin, 7-pin wiring, and trailer sway control that comes with that as well. Do have a rear view camera back here with reverse sensing system. So as you're backing up, you can be able to see behind you and get alerted. If you are backing up, still not paying attention, reverse brake assist. So it'll stop the vehicle, and that works really well. I've had that happen to me before. In the cargo area, you do have rear cargo area, cargo management system, storage under there. You can put things in there, and cargo area, cargo protector on this bumper pad protector as well there. So, all right. Moving to the interior. So on the inside here, we do have active noise control. It makes it a little bit quieter inside the vehicle in here. We also do get carpeted flooring in here. You're going to get special King Ranch logoed floor mats for this vehicle. You do have door scuff plates as well that will have the King Ranch logo on the front ones. Brushed aluminum with that King Ranch emblem. Illuminated entry with a courtesy delay inside. Ambient lighting as well. Lights up the cup holders, footwells, and everything with the ice blue coloring there. You'll have special interior door trim for the King Ranch here. So it is going to be an ebony Del Rio leather insert. So you're going to kind of see that on the top. It does have the Mesa Del Rio leather armrest as well. And you're going to see that's pretty cool there. Also, the shifter. Let's actually go to this view here. The shifter here does have the rotary dial shifter knob. So center console, you do have a media hub area with a door that's going to be a nice wood grain finish on that, as well as actually showing it right there as well for where the cup holders are. You will see the King Ranch logo in there. You're going to have that on the console cover. It's that Del Rio leather armrest lid. and side rails over here on the side here with the zircotti wood veneer on there as well. So pretty cool there. Seats are Del Rio. I'll go back to this view. Del Rio leather for all rows, even the third row. 7-passenger seating, so bucket seats on the front as well as the second row with the armrest right there. You will have a 10-way power adjustable seat for the driver, including memory, and 8-way power passenger seat as well. Heat and ventilated for the driver and front passenger up here. So ventilated means cooled. It'll pull that air through. Heated seats for the second row seats back here. Also, the front row seats different on headrest for the King Ranch Edition. So most of them, those headrests will just go up and down. These will also go forward and back too, which is kind of a cool feature to have. Also on these, you do have power fold for those second row seats. You can power it from the back, and those will flip down. Also power fold for the third row seat. That's a 60-40 split bench seat there. Tip and slide for this second row seat, which means if, let's say, you have a booster seat in there, which it does have the latch system, the lower anchors and tethers for children. So you can fasten those rear facing and front facing car seats. But if you want to leave those in there but still need to get in the back, don't want to go through the middle, you can pull this lever, or actually it's a lever up here on the top, and it's going to keep that position there. And then you can just tip and slide it forward, which is pretty nice to have there. So you can have that as well there. So moving to the windows, power windows. We do have the first and second row is going to get one touch up and down feature, which means you just hard press it down. You don't have to hold it. So that happens for the first and second row seats. And then coming up, same way. You just pull it till you feel that click. The door locks, power door locks, of course, with auto lock, auto unlock. Once you start going, it's going to lock the vehicle up over a certain speed. You shut it off, open the door, it'll unlock the other doors. And there is child safety rear lock, so you can lock those out so the kids don't open them. Power adjustable pedals. Those pedals will go forward and back, and they're included as part of with memory as well. Power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Electronically, that steering will go up and down, forward and back. So all the memory features included for 3 different drivers is the power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, the pedals, the mirrors, and the seat. The steering wheel is a Mesa del Rio leather with Kingsville stitching on it. So real nice. Does have audio and climate controls on the steering wheel with a 5-way control pad as well. And you will see through there, it does have the upgraded 12.4-inch multicolor productivity screen here with the full digital display. So I do say upgraded because it does have to get certain features. I know on the Limited as well as the Timberline, you had to go up to a certain package, the high package, to get those. It's included in the King Ranch Edition. You do get the also the cruise control is going to be the intelligent adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane center assist, and speed sign recognition. So the way that works, if you're got the cruise set, someone's going slower than you slow down to go their speed without you having to apply the brake. You'll go their speed until you pass them and resume. If they come to a complete stop and like in traffic, you'll stop as well. You don't have to hit your brake. They start going, you'll start going as well. That's the stop and go part. Lane centering assist will keep you in the center of your lane, so you don't even get close to the lanes. We'll talk about lane keeping system in a little bit that works with or without the cruise. This is activated with the cruise control and keeps in the center of your lane. And then the speed sign recognition actually recognizes the speed signs. So if you're going in a 70-mile-an-hour zone, you have a tolerance. Let's say you like to go 7 over, you can set that up at 7 over, or let's say, 3 over. I've been using 3 over example. 3 over the speed limit. If you set it there, you'll go 73. If that speed sign changes to like 60 miles an hour in a construction zone or something, it'll slow you down to go 63. So it's pretty cool. And also, even if you don't have your cruise set, and you're maybe not using your cruise on the road, it'll let you know and notify you if you're going over your normal tolerance, if that speed zone changes, even if you don't have your cruise set, which is pretty cool. You do have push button start located right behind the steering wheel back here. Climate control is a tri-zone climate control, so the driver and front passenger have 2 different temperatures, as well as those in the rear seat. And there's rear climate controls behind that center console. Audio controls, B&O Audio Unleashed. Sound system by Bang & Olufsen. 22 speakers, including a subwoofer. There's even speakers in the front headrest to give you that surround sound feeling. HD radio, Sirius XM with a 360L satellite radio. Comes with 3 months. I always forget to say that in my videos. You can sign up for subscription after that. AM, FM, MP3 capabilities as well. Now, to talk about this, does have the 15.5-inch screen here. This is the Sync 4A system. I have this in the Lightning. I love it. Works really great. Does have the dash cards up here as well. Wireless phone connection, 911 assist as well. You got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that are wireless. Over-the-air updates as well that come with this, and you have the digital owner's manual. Also, personal profiles. Personal profiles means that if your audio, climate, and such are set to a certain way with that key fob, when you get back in it, if somebody else uses the vehicle, it'll go back to your radio stations in your climate where you like it. So that comes in a real handy there. Also, conversational voice commands, so you can use like you do with maybe your Apple phones or your Android phones, where you can say "Okay, forward," and it listens, so you don't have to hit the button to let it listen to you. Also, connected navigation for 1 year for free, and then after that, you'll sign up for a subscription. So you get 1 year free. And also the Ford Pass Connect allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Ford Pass app. Free app you download, connect your vehicle. You can unlock and lock your vehicle from anywhere, remote start the vehicle from anywhere, schedule remote start times, see the tire pressure you have in your tires, the fuel you have, and where it's located, all through this app, which is pretty cool to use. Now, going to the 360 view, you do have auto dimming rear view mirror, which means that mirror will automatically dim with the cars come up behind you with those bright lights. Overhead console with sunglass bin. Your controls for your moonroof are right up here as well, or panoramic vista roof, I should say. Visor up here will have garage door openers for 3 different garage doors. And on the back side of those visors, you will have vanity mirrors that illuminate as well in there. Moving down in here, you do have this media hub area. In there, you'll have a wireless charging pad, a USB Type A and Type C plugins, and that you just slide that door open. In the console, you have a PowerPoint in there. You also have a PowerPoint up here. And behind the console, for those in the back, can't really see it, you'll have a 110 outlet as well as a USB Type A and Type C port behind the console as well. Plenty of connectivities. Storage, not only in the back cargo area. Oh, there's also a PowerPoint in the back cargo area too. You also have a glove box here and another compartment up here to store some smaller items in. So there we go. Covered all that. Let's get into some of the safety features now as we talk about this. So for our safety features, we do have advanced track with roll stability control that helps keep you on your intended path and help you from any kind of rollover situation by using a series of brakes on the vehicle. You also do have for the airbags. Front row will have a dual stage airbag for the driver and front passenger. A different size airbag will deploy, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. You do have front seat mounted side impact airbags. If you have a side collision, we'll deflate that or inflate the airbag so that you don't have that coming in and hitting you. All rows will have the safety canopy side curtain airbags with the rollover sensor. So if they're going to roll over, it'll alert that, open up the airbag so hopefully breaking glass doesn't come in and hurt occupants in the vehicle. Electronic stability control, mentioned it earlier. You do have the perimeter alarm as well, includes security lock, passive NSF system. So basically lock the vehicle up. If people try to get in it, it will set the alarm off, honk the horns, flash the lights. The security lock passive NSF system means only the coded key can start the vehicle. You do have rear seat occupant alert. So if you get out of the vehicle, it'll alert you that they're made to look and make sure there's nobody in the rear seat. Kind of a safety feature for you. That is something, by the way, you can deactivate. I recommend you don't unless you don't have kids. Then you can do that. SOS post-crash alert system that will honk the horns, flash the lights if you're off the side of the road. Need someone to come to your help. The lane keeping system. So this works again with or without the cruise. It does have a driver alert feature that alerts you if you're taking your hands off the steering wheel. Also, you have an aid system or alert system. So the alert system is going to allow you to leave your lane, but it's going to vibrate the steering wheel if you do leave your lane. The aid system will help keep you in your lane. Pre-collision assist with autonomous emergency braking. It does have pedestrian detection, so it'll alert if you have a pedestrian or a vehicle in front of you, either one. It'll alert you with a forward collision warning, let you know you need to stop. Preloads those brakes. If you don't start at a certain point, it'll activate the braking for you if you're not paying attention. Post-collision braking as well. That'll brake the vehicle after a collision so that you don't have a more severe accident. Intersection assist as well. So that's like pre-collision assist, but for the intersection. So if you're turning across, there's a car coming and you're not paying attention, it'll brake the vehicle so you don't hit them on the side. 911 assist as well. That'll call 911 directly if you get in an accident, something like that, and you need help. If you have a Bluetooth enabled phone, and that is you want to make sure you activate that and download that. So, and then advanced security package as well. includes not only a security lock passive NSF system with perimeter alarm, but also intrusion and inclination sensors, which means that if somebody tries to raise the front or the back of that vehicle up, it's going to set those horns off and the alarm off. Also, if somebody tries to break glass and it senses when the vehicle's locked, senses that there's someone inside, it'll do the same thing. So that's all of our standard features, except I wanted to cover the colors real quick. So let's go and look at that. So uh, go up to paint. We do have a new color for this year called Wild Green. It's available on every one. Does look really good on this King Ranch edition right here. We haven't really seen this in person yet. So waiting to see, hopefully Ford Authority, somebody shows some spy photos of that. But we don't know exactly what that looks like yet. We do have a Gate Black Metallic. Also looks good on the King Ranch edition. Star White tinted. It's a tri-coat, three coats, different colors of whites that come together to make that color. That the dot is more accurate to what the color is than that shows, because when you switch to Oxford White, it really doesn't change. The goes a little lighter. So Oxford White is one that doesn't cost extra. And then you have the Jewel Red Metallic Tinted Clear Coat, which is $500 for that one because it's a tinted clear coat. And I will tell you, it's darker than this. It looks really good on the King Ranch edition. It's more of a burgundy color, so it's going to be a darker color than this, and will look really good on this. So you'd want to probably see one of those in person to know if you want that color. But you should be able to. That one's the color that was available in 2023 as well, and so you should be able to get some photos of that out there on the internet somewhere. Interior color, we have one option. The Java interior, which is what we've been seeing on here, that is the only color interior option that you have for the King Ranch edition. So, all right, there's all the colors and everything. But now let's get into some of these different packages. All right, now we're going to get into some. There's only a few packages. There's only one equipment group when it comes to the King Ranch edition. It's going to be the 400A, is what they call it. This one actually came out before there was a Timberline, so it's 400A and Timberline's 500A. There's not a high package for this because now they're including everything into that package, and you don't have optional screens like you do in the Timberline and the Limited and such. So it's pretty much everything's included. So go on down to the different. In fact, it's not even showing the package here. Let's go to packages. Oh, there it goes. So we do have two packages. We've had both of these packages in about all the different trim levels so far. But let's go over this heavy duty trailer tow package. This is optional for you and is available. It is going to give you the 373 non-limited slip rear axle. So it does give you better gear ratio for towing and hauling. It will change those 22-inch wheels to an 18-inch machine face aluminum wheel with magnetic painted pockets. Usually when you want a heavy-duty trailer tow package, you want a little more traction and a little more tire and a little less wheel, and that's why they go to the 18-inch on that. Actually, they won't change your wheel on that. Looking at the order guide here, and this is set up for all of them. It does not change to that wheel, so take that back. So you will keep that wheel. In fact, let's go ahead and add this. And actually, I'm going to come off of this and use my own notes for this instead of this. This has been the same on all of them. So you'll notice it still keeps that wheel option there with this heavy-duty trailer tow package. Actually, it shows you the hitch when you go to this package, even though you do already get the hitch. Also gets you the bigger radiator, so it does upgrade the radiator on this because that's a nice feature to have. When you go with this package, if you're towing and such, you're going to put a little bit of stress on that motor, and having a bigger radiator allows it to cool off better. The integrated trailer brake controller allows you to use that trailer brake to brake your trailer, which comes in handy, saving the brakes on your Expedition. Pro Trailer Backup Assist, you use that dial to control your trailer and the camera, and instead of you steering the steering wheel, it'll basically do the steering for you. Now, your 4x4s will also get front tow hooks if you go with this package here as well. And you will also get the 2-speed automatic 4-wheel drive system with neutral towing capabilities, which means you can have a 4 auto now with this, which is a nice feature to have. And you also, since you already have the 360-degree camera, you also get the trailer reverse guidance to allow you to see down the side of that trailer as well with that 360 camera. It uses that mirror and that 360 camera mirror, and to be able to see down the side of that vehicle there. So this is a great package to have. Also, we do have, I'm going to unselect it now, we do have the cargo protection package as well. This package here is going to give you the reversible mat and a cargo net. So reversible mat is going to be carpet on one side, all weather on the other side. and then the cargo net will go back there so you can put smaller items so they won't roll clear to the front, so you don't have to grab them and crawl inside to get them, which can be convenient for you. So you're going to have that package as well. So those are 2 packages that are available. Now let's get into some standalone options down here. Moving down. Was there some? Yeah. Okay. Moving on down to extra options. All right. Move down here. We do have the engine block heater. So this is $100. If you live in a cold weather state, you're going to keep your Expedition outside. Might be a good idea to add this to your vehicle so you have that plug to be able to keep that thing warm in the wintertime and such. So you'll have that as well for you. You also do, let's go move this. We do have the continuously controlled dampening suspension with road preview. It's $1,500. You can add that. It's available as well. And then that gives you road preview means if it sees that pothole, your wheel starts to go down in there, it'll keep it going level and allow you to keep going. So that's also something that's available for you. We typically see that, and it requires a 22-inch wheels. And so there you go with that. And then we do have the control track with electronic limited slip differential. So if you do go with the heavy duty trailer tow package, you get the 373 gears, but it's a non-limited slip. You go with this package, then you get the electronic limited slip differential. So that's an upgrade for you, and that's available on whether it's with your 4x4s. So does require 4x4 to get that option as well, and will include the 2-speed 4-wheel drive system if you don't get this with the trailer tow package. So if you don't get the heavy duty trailer tow, you add this to it. You'll also get the 2-speed 4-wheel drive, getting that for auto switch for you as well there. Let's see what else. A couple things I did pass over. I'll come back to those. 4 liners. So we did talk about the carpeted mats that are exclusive to this with the King Ranch. You also get the floor liners with the carpeted mats for first and second row. So those all-weather liners as well. You get that too. Let's see. Front license plate bracket. If you're in a state that requires a front license plate bracket, it is standard equipment, but in states that don't, like Kansas, it's optional equipment. It's no charge option, but you'll want to add that to your vehicle so you can get that as well. And then you do have the advanced cargo manager here. So kind of a good image of this. You will get roof rack crossbars. So you'll get the side rails, but when you add this, you'll also get the crossbars to help manage any suitcases you want to put on top. And then you'll also get the shelf divider system that allows you to tier this out like this if you want with a shelf, or you can swing it in and divide it front to back. So you have some stuff so that way things won't roll out the back if you want. You can do that as well on this cargo manager. So that's also available too as optional equipment for you. So you're going to have that too. Now, moving down, there's one thing down here that is an accessory, dual headrest rear seat entertainment system with wireless headphones, $2,000. That would be put on at the factory and shipped ahead of time. It is listed under Ford accessories, but it is a factory installed option. The rest of these that are on here are dealer installed options that would be shipped ahead of time to the dealer and they would install it. And really, only one of them takes an install. The others, they just place it in the vehicle. So that's why I recommend on these 3 here that you get those later through Ford accessories. In fact, you can get them right now for any vehicle. And that's the cargo organizer with 4 different slots across there for 110, or you can get the smaller one that comes with 3 open slots here, 3 sections for it. It's collapsible and everything. It's a soft folding with the Ford logo. And there's also this cooler bag. It's $45. Again, these are all things you can get through Ford accessory website right now. Now, the one that you might consider getting, because it does take some install, and that's the wheel lock kit. And that there, the dealer would take 1 lug nut from each of the wheels and put the locking one on and give you the locking bolt. So that way, if you don't want people worrying about taking those 22-inch wheels, then you would add that option, add that to the vehicle so that they can't do that. So that is another option. So other than that, I think we've covered everything in this video here. So I think we got it all there covered. So again, hopefully this did help you out. Hopefully it was a complete guide for you and we listed everything out and you got some information from this. Use the timestamps down below to move around, revisit anything, go back to it. That's what it's there for. And don't forget, order banks are open right now. So go into your great local Ford dealer and put that order in. Couple things to keep in mind when you're putting that order in that you want to make sure you ask your dealer and make sure they know a little bit about. And one of them is the price protection. So what that means is that when you order the vehicle, that is the price you get to pay for that vehicle. If the Ford raises the prices, has a price increase throughout the year, which they do about every year, usually sometime in the middle of the year, we see a price increase. Ford will reimburse that dealership back that difference. And so they always want to price protect that customer to the price it was when they ordered the vehicle. So they will reimburse the dealership. So make sure you ask them if they know about price protection so you can make sure that you're going to get honored that, and not when you come in all of a sudden you notice the price has gone up and they're not going to price protect it because Ford does it. It's just whether or not the dealership wants to honor that or not. So make sure that your dealership does. Also, rate lock and incentive protect. So it's called protect date or sale date. So what that means is that when you ordered the vehicle, whatever special interest rates or incentives were available, like rebates were available when you ordered the vehicle, you can get those. So your dealership needs to know how to find those in the Smart Vincent. But you might want to ask them about that too. Make sure they know how to lock those in for you. Sometimes when the vehicle comes in, they might be better. So you can look at it and you get to choose as a customer if you want to take the rates from when you ordered or the rates from when it comes in. So that's the benefit of that. And then lastly, you want to ask them what other dealer fees and stuff they add to the price. And also, what price are they going to honor on you? Are they going to sell you at MSRP? Are they going to mark it up on you? Are they going to, what dealer fees are going to add? Are they going to add anything else, any kind of aftermarket stuff that's required? I'd try to get that stuff in writing as you put that order in, so you know nothing's a surprise when that vehicle comes in. So if you want to, we're taking expedition orders. We have a special YouTube offer for $1,000 off of the shipping cost and have it shipped from us to you. If you want to do that, we do ask you finance a vehicle with us at standard rates to get that. And we also do travel expenses. So if you want to fly in instead, we'll pay for flights, hotels, gas on the way back up to $1,000 as well. So if you want to reach out to us, make sure you tell our phone center, call center that you saw this on YouTube, so you can make sure you get that special YouTube offer for that as well. So again, hopefully you liked this video and found some value out of it. Share it if you want to, save it if you want to. And we have one more left. So hopefully you're subscribed to the channel. Have that notification turned on so you can always be notified next time another video upload to the channel. We always keep you updated on any kind of news updates on this channel as well. Any type of expedition news, we'll let you know that. Give you those types of videos. And we have a weekly live stream. So if you have a vehicle you're wanting to get produced and such, we'll let you know, keep you updated if there's any constraints, any different capacity issues. We'll let you know those each week on our live stream. So check that out as well. So you want to make sure you have that notification turned on. Other than that, thank you for watching this video. We've got one more left. So we'll see you on that next video. Until then, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on that next video.